Namaskar. Welcome you all in this educational video of NIUS. Today's subject is EVS. Code number for this subject is 333. This is for senior secondary level. We are doing lesson number 4 and topic of the lesson is shown on the screen. It is principles of ecology. Principles means different rules, and the word ecology is a kind of system in which different things are linked together in a different way. So today we will be learning this lesson. Now here we will be talking about adaptation. An adaptation is the appearance or the behavior or structure or mode of life of an organism that allows it to survive in a particular environment. And desert animals have raised their body above the ground by having long legs. Just like camel and the scorpio, both these are desert animals and they have the adaptability to stay for long hours in the dry place, just like deserts. The basic adaptation helps animals and plants to survive in their respective environments. Because they are interdependent. So that adaptability is the basic need. Some examples of basic adaptations are: for aquatic adaptation, there are few points. For aquatic adaptation, we need the presence of gills and fins in fish. Gills and fins are the parts of the fish body. And another example of basic adaptation is in aquatic flowering plants, the absence of wood formation is highly reduced and there is a root system for adaptation. And the aquatic plant is well adapted to live in the water. So it is natural phenomena. In continuation of the previous slide, the adaptation can be observed in structure, behavior, or in physiology of an organism. As adaptations have genetic basis, so it can be observed easily. in the behavior. And the adaptations have developed over many generations to help a species survive successfully in its environment. Here we will talk about adaptation for birds. Like there is a shape for bird's beak. There are various kinds of shapes, and the thickness or thinness of the fur, and also the presence of feathers and wings in birds. Here we can see the adaptation for plants. There are some evergreen and some deciduous natures of trees. Deciduous trees are those in which trees fall. The leaves of the tree falls in a particular season. And also in some trees, some plants, there is an absence or presence of thorns on leaves and stems. And here we are talking about species. Species is defined as a group of similar population of organisms whose members are capable of interbreeding and to produce fertile offspring. There are different species like tiger, lion, lotus, and rose. All these are examples of different species. And all species has a different scientific name, which is understood by all those scientific community people all over the world. So these scientific names are given by those science community, or you can say scientist community. This image is explaining that humans belong to species of Homo sapiens. Since long time, the human have evolved, and now we see the modern man. And every species has its own set of genetic characteristics that makes the species unique. Here we talk about the variations in animals. There's a difference in color of skin and type of hair, curly or straight, eye color, blood type among different ethnic groups represent variation within human species. And similarly, there are different shapes and size of cows, dogs, and cats. These are all examples of variations within in each of these species. And here it is the variation in plants. In plants, tall and short pea varieties, various shapes and size of brinjals exhibits among these plant species. You must have seen different kinds of brinjals, different shapes and sizes of brinjals. So all these variations are produced as a result of chance mutation. And competition and natural selection determines as to which variation will succeed and survive. All these variations that enable a species to survive in that struggle for existence are encouraged and promoted. In plants, one can observe wide variation in size and shapes of mangoes and brinjals. Thank you. Namaste.